ZZ Top have announced a North American tour. It's been a long time. They've confirmed a 2022 run that they're going to be doing to make up for their time that they were off during COVID. This is a very extensive tour. It's going to be basically touring all of the United States, coast to coast, but it's going to be coming to Canada as well, with stops in BC, Alberta, Quebec, Newfoundland, and then somewhere within our neck of the woods at the Niagara Falls View Casino, which would be a cool place to see to ZZ Top. I'm a big ZZ Top fan. I wouldn't say diehard, but I love ZZ Top. If they come on the radio, I never turn them off. When you think about all their hits back in the day, Give Me All Your Lovin', Sharp Dressed Man, LaGrange, Cheap Sunglasses. The song they did from Back to the Future Part 3, Double Back. That's a great song as well. And they just, these guys are road dogs, ZZ Top. I don't think these guys are used to being off the road so much. No. So I think these guys are in their 70s now. They got to be getting up there. So, to think that they're doing a big run like this next year is pretty cool, but I'm just so glad that they're still around. They're still kicking ass.
Dude, ZZ Top, hands down, one of the greatest American rock bands of all time. Let's just look at it. First off, they're the longest reigning with the original members.
All three, yeah.
All three members from the 60s. Before the fucking Beards, before the Hot Rods, these three guys were playing music. Blues, you listen to any behind the music or making of a record. I was watching one yesterday with Queens of the Stone Age, and Josh Homme said every time they go to do drums, the only thing he says to the engineer is, make it sound like a ZZ Top record.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't tell you how influential this band is and how fantastic they are, you'll never get it, And that's, and we know all about that going in with like references, like, can you make it sound like that? So when guys at that level, or that's their go-to for things like that, it's got that Sound City thing going. There's a great story that I heard about Eric Clapton. I used to be a big fan of like the Crossroads Festival that happens in Texas. And I've watched a lot of interviews with like the bands and artists that go down there. And Eric Clapton has a great story of when he first went to Texas with Cream, and like the first tour they ever did down there. And they went into a bar and everyone was ordering drinks. And Eric Clapton went up to the jukebox and he went to page 1 and it was all ZZ Top. And then he went to page 2 and it was all ZZ Top. And he went to page 3 and it was all ZZ Top. And he turns around and he sees the waitress. He's like, hey, what's the deal with the jukebox? It's all ZZ Top. And she stopped and she looked at him and she's like, what else do you need?
Yeah.
And it's fucking true, man. That band is as real as it gets. The Beards are awesome. The Hot Rods are awesome. The Sexy Legs songs are great. I love ZZ Top. I'm definitely going to try to go see them in Niagara Falls, if not Buffalo or around Ontario. They're one of those bands that I've never been able to catch live, but I'm a huge fan of. And last time that happened to me, it was the year that Tom Petty died. So I didn't go to Tom Petty, and I'm still regretting it to this day. So this year, ZZ Top, I'm going to be there. You want to go?
Yeah, I'll go. Yeah.
Fucking ZZ Top. Let's go see ZZ Top.
The casino crowd.
Beard, buddy.
Yeah, for sure. Well, the thing is about ZZ Top is I think they scratch the itch that we look for with a lot of rock that we like, which is high energy, very punchy, very driving rhythm, which is exactly what ZZ Top is all about. When you think about some of those big hits that they had back in the day, or even some of the new stuff that, when I think about, like, I Gots to Get Paid and some of that stuff, right? They're very much high energy. And the funniest thing that I've always found about ZZ Top is that Frank Beard, the drummer of ZZ Top, is the only member of the band without a beard.
Yeah, and his name's Beard. It's perfect on so many levels.
They probably realized that a long time ago, and there's like, let's go with it. It's cool.
That's it. That's fantastic.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, we're going to see ZZ Top 2022. It's going to happen.
Decided. We're going.
We're going.